Stuck in the basement, sitting on a tricycle, girl, getting on my nerves.
Hey.
Going out of my mind, I thought she was fine. Don't know if
I'm stuck in a basement, sitting on a tricycle, girl, getting on my nerves. Going out of my mind, I thought she was fine. Don't know if her body is hers.
Watch out, drop it, go and pull the switch. I just wanna fall for a miss. Keep your eyes straight on me for the blessing. Treasure up in the heavens, we snatch it. Look at the change upon my dish. Yeah, look at the change upon my dish. Look at the change upon my dish. Yeah, look at the change upon my dish. All that pot in the keys, yeah, I really wanna use that.
What's up? We are those indie geeks. My name is Q.
just raised.
It's your boy Prodigal.
And we talk about everything geeky and henceforth, and therein lies the tale of the last dragon. I don't know where I was going with that. How have you guys been? Let's talk about this year, man. Let's talk about this year. We had a lot of stuff happen, and one of the biggest things that happened this year. Actually, I'm gonna wait to talk about that because Prodigal would probably want to talk about that. But we had a lot of cool anime stuff that happened this year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ah, there it is. Looking for my phone.
We just had the. Wait, I don't. Did we talk about the ending of MHA yet?
No.
Man, we need to make an episode about that because that episode made me tear up like a beehive. I said, "What are we doing here?"
Everybody said the same thing.
These characters.
Everybody said the same thing. I didn't tear up, but I was just like, I appreciate what you did here. I appreciate what you did here.
you hit him with the
respect. Respect.
I got you.
Respect. Nah, it was simple when he went about that.
It was nice. I didn't even know that there were like manga readers that were like upset about the ending when the manga ends kind of trashy. Like objectively, I was just like,
it was a lot of people complaining about it, but I don't know how. Apparently, like it ended, but then he came out with more chapters, kind of like what's the word? Expanding the ending a little bit more. After the ending dropped. So I don't know how it actually ended in the manga, but if what we saw was what they were upset about, they stupid. But if it was something different, then it's just like, if it was something different, I can get it. But if it was what we saw, it's just like, bro, that's like almost a perfect culmination of everything.
No, I don't think it was the same. I think to some degree, like, I think that expansion gave Deku his powers back or something like that. I don't remember. I would have to look it up. And our man in the chair isn't here, so we can't necessarily look it up. But but hopefully he'll be back here in a second. I don't know if he said anything in Telegram. But yeah, man, I think this was this generation's Dragon Ball Z, kind of. Because if you think about it, because the Gen Z basically grew up with My Hero Academia for the most part.
Yeah.
In the same ways that we kind of grew up with Dragon Ball Z. It's like, we saw it when we were kids, didn't really get it, but saw like a bunch of episodes, and then we were adults and we saw it, and then it finished, and it was just like, oh my gosh, I watched that my entire life. So like, they literally had this, because when did My Hero Academia start? Like 2015, 2014?
I think it was 2013, or it might have been 2015. It might have been 2015. I think the manga started in 2013.
Yeah, and the adaptation came around 2015, and it's literally 10 years later.
Right.
So.
No,
it's just like, dang, they legit grew up with it, like legitness.
Thanks.
Like if they were like 5 or 3 or 4, or even now, kids are watching anime sooner now, so it's like they literally grew up with it and it just ended. So they're probably just like, whoa, man, what's that? Whoa, they ended. The show's done. And I think it like set records or something. I'm hearing some from like comicbook.com. It set records for.
Oh, I ain't even check into that aspect of it. Low key. Once it ended, I kind of was just like, you know what? That was solid. I just kind of left it alone at that.
That was nice.
Yeah, like it was a cool ending. Like it wasn't gonna be on like Attack on Titan level. It wasn't gonna be on like, I'm assuming what Demon Slayer level was gonna be on once that ends. But it was just like, yo, this was a well put together story. It had some ups, had some downs, had some drop spots, had some dope fire spots, but at the end of the day, it ended on a very concise ending. The one thing I didn't like was that they changed the tagline of "This is the story of how we became the greatest heroes ever." I get it, like, okay. But I was just like, "That's not how he started this story." He started this story saying. How I became.
That's the thing. That's the thing. He discovered that it was a story about himself in everybody's
about the friends we made along the way. I get it.
The friends we made along the way.
This was your story, nigga. This was your story. We get the friends.
He realized that he was a part of everybody else, man.
Facts. And I mean, it's still true because
that's how we ended it.
True. And it's still true because Class 1A showed up for him every single time and opportunity that they could. Like anytime something happened, when Bakugo got kidnapped, Class 1A stepped up. When even before that, when Shigaraki invaded the training grounds, they Class 1A stepped up.
They had to step up, yeah.
When
when the exams, they had to step up.
Facts.
They really did put in work when Izuku was like going crazy.
The vigilante art. It was like, we're not gonna let you crumble inside of yourself. Like we gonna pick you up. We gonna lift you up.
They basically didn't let him turn out like Batman.
Facts.
You crazy lunatic. You crazy lunatic. You can do all the things. But you're nuts. You're crazy.
Facts.
And that, kids, is what friends are for. What's up, Prodigal? So we were talking about like things that happened this year. We were just talking about the ending of My Hero Academia, and I was gonna say like we had a big start of the year because Daredevil.
Yeah,
that's pretty much how our channel kind of started.
Yeah.
Like, we want to talk about Daredevil and stuff.
Yeah, probably one of like the better shows that, or honestly, the better projects that came out this year, right? I mean, if we're really looking like recapping what exactly happened in 2025, Daredevil is one of those. Peacemaker is one of those.
Peacemaker was solid.
I love season 2.
I don't know. Here's my thing about season. Well, because you haven't seen season 1, right? I think you would like season 1 better.
You jump in season 2, but not season 1.
The recaps help.
He watched
the recaps really help. Just is like half the time, bro. Is just like, what is this guy doing on the show anyway?
Just Race is all like, dang,
wise man's on the show. Yeah.
Nah, I mean, Peacemaker was dope.
That was a good season.
I don't know if I wasn't completely thrilled. I think I voiced this, but I wasn't completely thrilled with the ending for season 2, just because of the notion that we might not even get a season 3.
Yeah, and like the overhyping of it a little bit from James Gunn's end.
Well, I mean, that wasn't okay. That was more or less the James Gunn's fans than him, because I don't think he really overhyped it that much.
I guess. I think there's a little bit of revisionism.
Was James Gunn
I think there's a little bit of revisionism. Was James
Gunn out here?
Like, but after, like, he said something, like, I'm not entirely sure what he said off the top of my head, but then, like, which drummed up that hype. And then later on, he was just like, I didn't really see anything, y'all. Or like, it wasn't really like Lex Luthor was who I was talking about.
He didn't say something specific. He wasn't saying specifics, but he definitely was like, he definitely let it go with the imagination.
Yeah.
Like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, and that'll get everyone tuning in, right, for that finale.
Yeah.
I mean, like, but the thing is, the show was already good enough. Like, I really liked it. I enjoyed it. But sorry,
it was a good show.
But we were talking about Daredevil. Daredevil, I think, apart from the first, or what was it, like the 2 or 3 episodes, like the last 3 episodes were basically like what we really wanted from the show, right?
I dug the beginning. A lot of people didn't dig the beginning. I mean, it was definitely disjointed from like the first episode to like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they told us it was that because of the production issues and all that.
Fact. Season 2 will definitely be better, but I like what they did with season 1. The way they salvaged it. I like what they did. Yeah. My only complaint about season 1 is that they killed off Muse too soon.
Yes.
Outside of that,
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that,
well, they also didn't make him a mutant. I think
they didn't.
Supposed to be a mutant?
No, I don't think they did.
I think it's an Inhuman.
An Inhuman.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
Mans is
the bargain brand mutant.
That part.
Mans is mentally unstable. That's really how they.
And I don't even hate the Inhumans. I hate how they've been done. Like the MCU just obliterated the thought of an Inhuman.
Well, that's because of the show.
Yeah.
Was garbage.
and then we get Black Bolt in a comic accurate suit in Multiverse of Madness, and he just get boom, which doesn't have. That's not how his powers work. That's the thing that I was just all like, oh my God, why'd they do that? Okay, I guess it's because she changes probability and reality and blah blah blah, but. Also, so she changed the physicality of how he works.
It could have been the multiversal Black Bolt. It's not the 616 Black Bolt.
True. It's not 616 Black Bolt. That's true.
Technically,
that's redeeming.
That is true.
He probably doesn't work that way in the actual MCU, but like
hopefully.
Hopefully not. If they ever decide to bring them back, man.
If the buddy who played him comes back, though, I wouldn't be mad.
No, I need for him to come back. He needs justice.
What's his name?
Handsome Mount or something like that.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. I think he could pull that off really, really well. Like in a real group scenario.
Yeah.
I would love though to see Medusa pull up and take his spot in Illuminati. In that world's Illuminati.
Ooh.
That would be fire. Medusa would go crazy.
Yeah.
I think the hair thing though, like they would need to figure out how to make that not look stupid.
Yeah.
The hair thing.
Yeah.
I think that's always hair is always going to be like a challenging aspect of visual effects. Am I thinking about video games? I think video games like hair is always a challenging aspect of it. Like to get
but it's
visual effects too. I was about to say visual effects too. Like especially if they needed to like maneuver to the point where hers does, like it can get tricky.
Yeah,
because it still needs to look real.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
and that's the part that'd be like, ooh,
yeah.
Like you can't do some animatronics.
Yeah.
Hair. It just makes a
what else came out in the 2025 time frame? I mean, we had Fantastic Four. We had like in terms of superheroes.
Oh man. Let me tell you something real quick. This year we had a redemption of the superhero franchises, but also it's still kind of like hairy as far as I'm concerned, because the expectation I think outweighed what was presented in a lot of like kind of like the Peacemaker ending. Like I think what we expected of certain things like Fantastic Four kind of outweighs what was really presented. Like, I think they gave us like a really good movie, but it wasn't like as good as it could be. Like they played it very, very safe with Fantastic Four.
I'll agree with that.
I'll give you they played it safe, but it exceeded my expectations. I thought it was good.
Really?
The character work?
It was just gonna be trash?
No. I didn't think it was gonna be trash, but what did we have? What did we have to compare it to? Outside of the super campy first two. And then Fan Four Stick was absolutely hot garbage, so it's just like
compare it to
the bar was in hell.
Nothing can beat Fan Four Stick.
The bar was in Hades, son. The bar was in Hades.
But yeah, I'm just
What
saying,
did you say?
the bar was completely like under the earth. So it's like they exceeded my expectations. The character work I thought was done really well.
It was so down below that even the devil didn't want it though. He just said, "Nah, y'all can take that."
Speaking of the devil and Hades and Ironheart,
that's right.
What? Oh man, that was probably like the best Marvel thing to come out this year. In my
series wise, yeah, I'll give you that.
I'll agree.
Series wise, live action series wise, I'll give you that.
Live action series, I would say
it was definitely the best series to come out. Okay, just because it's not beating Daredevil story wise on those last 3 episodes, but like just overall, I would say the overall projects that came out as a Disney Plus series, man, Ironheart, and then the ending was just like, she's still that way.
Yeah. She hasn't learned
you haven't learned.
You haven't learned a damn thing.
You're going into the next phase. You're going into this whole next arc of everything that's happening.
Yeah.
In a trap, basically. Like you're in a.
I honestly, I did not know what to expect from Sasha Baron Cohen's character or like just his portrayal, but man,
chef's kiss.
Bro, it's so good. And like the thing is, like people just expect Borat and Ali G and like Ali G, and all these characters from him. But like just
you're wanting to make the deals with me,
like straight like comedy. But this guy was just like, I mean, I don't know how like just not mischievous. I wouldn't say mischievous. I think this is more like. Just
not like Loki.
Yeah, it's not like that. It's like if there's evil just lurking right underneath, and he plays it very well.
Menacing.
Yeah, menacing. Yeah, there you go.
Fun fact though, never seen any of his projects.
Really, dude,
I haven't watched.
Bro,
I accidentally watched some of Ali G, and I had no idea what I was watching, so I just never. They never like linked with me. Yeah, because that was like when I was a kid when it came out. I was just like, oh, what is this? Like I'm confused. I didn't know it was supposed to be like satire, him playing a character. I just didn't know what was going on.
Sasha Baron Cohen is like, I think he's a great, just a comedic, a character. I mean, like just him as a person, he's very good at comedy. I think actually, funny enough, did y'all anyone watch the Bohemian Rhapsody movie, the Queen movie? Yeah. He was supposed to be playing Freddie Mercury. Before Rami Malek. Yeah, so initially they had like an earlier version of the movie and they were all working and Sasha was actually going to help produce it as well. And he was working with the members of Queen and all that. And he had a much more like fleshed out because Freddie Mercury was like a very, very, very wild guy, like in his private life. Yeah. And he really wanted to kind of capitalize on that and just like go way more into it. But obviously, like Queen as a band, they want to protect their legacy and like they don't want to give too much.
They didn't want to have their boy out.
Yeah, exactly. Like that, bro. And so like I think they went different ways, but they, until Rami Malek, stepped up and he played an amazing role. But
that's why I'm honestly really, really interested. Like I know we're kind of going all over the place right now, but I'm really interested in what the what would you call it? Autobiography of Michael Jackson is coming out?
Oh, yeah. Biopic.
Is it?
Biopic. Biopic? I don't know. Yeah.
Or biopic, whatever. Yeah, like, that's why I'm interested in that because is this going to be like because his family signed off on it. So is it going to be pandering to that side of it where they've always like protected him or is it going to like tell a little bit more of a truth? Story kind of thing going on. Plus, it's his nephew playing him, so it's.
I feel like
how far are they going?
I feel like
I don't feel like they're gonna go all the way, but
out of all the projects that have been like released about Michael, I feel like everything has been more accusatory. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, but like it's always painted him in more of a negative light than what was necessary. I don't know. And so like
I mean there was some weird things there though. You have to admit.
Yes, like, there was.
Like Mike was probably a really chill dude and cool and I'm sure he at the end of his life I've heard stories of him like reconnecting with Jesus and all this stuff, right? But why were you hanging around little kids? Like what What?
I mean,
what made you feel like it? Like this is a comfortable thing to do, and I not like we don't. Get
I'm not gonna get into the psychology
much,
of it,
like, but I'm just like, your best friend is Macaulay Culkin, who is 12 at the time.
I feel like it's this movie would give a much more of like a well-rounded story or look into his life. I wouldn't expect
on what they're
too
cover,
much of the negative stuff,
right?
but I would say
I think so.
It's more of a like celebration.
Yeah, I would say
so. I think it's gonna be like more so American Dreamish. Like, I think it'll be more so along that. But it's like, what are they gonna cover? Because like, do you do Baby Michael with the Jackson 5 to adulthood Michael, or do you start with Off the Wall and go from there?
Right.
So low key, Quiet as Cat, Off the Wall is better than Thriller. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Off the Wall, Quiet as Cat.
I mean, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that take. To be honest, I'm really not mad at that take.
It's the best.
I don't know if I can say that. I like them both.
Yeah, both albums are classics.
All three of them. I like Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, which are all
bad,
crazy.
Dude, if I
Thriller to me trumps Bad. Thriller to me trumps Bad.
Yeah, if I get into that story of how I got into Michael Jackson and like how I'm a big fan of his, like will be here forever. But Bad was like the first album I listened to.
Well, we got to do it anyway. We got to do it anyway for the biopic. Yeah. So we'll definitely.
I will say this: Bad is the first album I listened to. So then I work back.
The first album.
Wow. I work back. So you were like, I remember seeing like the obviously
like India was India was huge.
This wasn't in India.
In Texas.
This wasn't in India. This was in America. Like when I was living in Connecticut.
Was this in Connecticut?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Connecticut is wild.
No,
I'm not gonna go into the full story, but basically I did. But I remember watching like the Bad music video, but then I watched the extended version of like the whole like the whole movie aspect of it, not movie
where they got that meme from.
Which meme? Oh yeah.
Meme
yeah. I know what you're talking about. And so all of that, and then I went straight into like just his older stuff, like his Thriller, Off the Wall, and then it was that's how I got started. Anyway,
so we like we'll go.
Yeah, we don't want to,
but this kind of brings to question like up next year. But like a couple of things about this year that are left. I think this is an unprecedented time for like anime heads and geek culture in general. Because we're having a really good year. This year was a stupendous year for anime.
For sure.
And also a scary one for all of us who consume this type of content, because we don't know what's going to happen to like Warner Brothers and Netflix and Paramount and all these things. Like, so, I mean, a lot of us, like, let's be honest, we watch our shows through sort of nefarious means. But a lot of like, hey man,
Indiexgeekz. We gotta put like a disclaimer statement right after this clip or something. Indiexgeekz does not support, condone, or appreciate any sort of copyright infringement.
It is clipped. That is.
We
clipped.
watch
that
our
is
shows
definitely
ethically sourced.
We do not steal.
Shout out to Hulu and Disney Plus.
Shout out. No, well, because most of the shows that you watch are on there, but like if you have Crunchyroll did start off as a torrent site. And
I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah. It got so big that the companies were just like, well, we're just gonna buy this and stream our stuff through theirs. Because
my anime journey, because I got back into it late, I started on Funimation.
Yeah.
And then Funimation got absorbed into Crunchyroll. Yeah. So that's how I got the Crunchyroll.
It become less illegal.
Yeah. Shout out to Sony.
There's still things on there. Oh yeah. Shout out to them. But I mean, like, and for me, it's like different because now I think all the tokusatsu stuff, like Kamen Rider and Power Rangers, Super Sentai and stuff, the Power Rangers have a home on Disney Plus here next year, but they also legally distributed like all of the seasons to like Tubi and all this other. So streaming's looking wacky right now for a lot of the different products that we consume. But this whole merger with Warner Brothers and if Warner Brothers is bought by Netflix or Paramount, do you think it would benefit Paramount more or Netflix more? Because Netflix is just deeming to like kind of shut down the filming industry for the most part. It seems like.
I mean,
Paramount would support it more.
The CEOs just came out saying that they don't want to do that. They don't want to mess with it and all that stuff. Like they've been giving reassurances.
They lie. I do not trust.
I mean, I don't trust them either, but at the same time, like
they plan on honoring the contracts, and I think the contract is to like 2029 or something like that. So it wouldn't even be until like 2029, 2030 until where we actually see the stuff, like actually see true motives kind of taking place, or which I really plan on doing.
And I know I said I met the CEO from Netflix, and I did, and he was a nice dude, but I don't trust CEOs.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Like they be saying one thing, and then all of a sudden, Netflix completely ripped Supergirl from the movie. Like what are we doing?
Yeah, I think it would benefit Netflix more, but because they would want to get rid of everything. As far as they would just keep all their content on Netflix and just get rid of theaters eventually. So it would technically benefit them more. But as far as like benefiting consumers more, I feel like it would probably benefit more to go to Paramount.
Yo, what if
they need the IP?
What if
that part?
I'm gonna say this. Netflix is gonna start distributing everything to theaters. All their movies.
I wouldn't be mad at that. Low key, depending on how they go about it and depending on how they did it, if they like partnered with like an AMC or partnered with some type of national movie theater chain or something like that, I can see that working out to their benefit. Just if they started doing
a lot of their movies look like they could be like, especially now, like a lot of their movies look like they could be distributed through like into theaters and have it actually have like a little run. And it'd be cool. In fact, that might invigorate the scene more. It might actually get people out there a little bit more.
Think about that. You throw the final episode of Stranger Things in a movie theater? You know how many tickets you about to sell?
Yeah, actually, it's funny. The Chosen did that, right? Like their whole deal is with Amazon Prime, but then like they're also showing episodes before it comes on Prime, and they packed it out, right? So, I mean, if you have such dedicated cult-like followings like Stranger Things or Chosen or any of these other shows that are... What else is popping right now on Netflix? You know?
Popping right now?
Like, to the point where, like, people are like, I cannot wait for the next season or next episode. And, like, we
Love Island.
Yo, if they ever in their life fit Love is Blind or Love Island to the theaters... Bro, I would be pissed.
It would take the spot as like the least. Bro,
have the finale with all the weddings. Like, will they or won't they?
Yeah,
in the theaters now. I'll be pissed.
Yeah. So I mean, so that'd be crazy, to see that, if Netflix decides to like switch it up like that and start distributing movies to the theaters.
I feel like Paramount definitely has more to gain from it because they are very heavily... It's Paramount Pictures. They're barely in the movie scene. So, like, all those IPs that they would be getting from Warner Brothers we would definitely get the movies that we're getting told about. Like, we got told about Gremlins 3, I don't know, however many months ago, but, like, that would definitely be coming out.
Yeah.
There'd be no question. But like it's just like stuff like that. Their children programming actually desperately needs it because for some reason they're not in simpatico with Nickelodeon as much. So it's like certain things appear and then certain things don't. Yeah, it's not as synced up as like Disney Channel and Disney Plus.
Gotcha.
Even though they're owned by
the same thing.
Yeah. So it's like, it's weird. It's like they'll have some episodes, but they'll license the episodes out to like Netflix, for example. They license like only a certain amount of episodes.
That's interesting.
To Netflix. But they sometimes they don't have like the full, like some of the shows that we grew up with. Sometimes they don't have like the full thing over there on Paramount Plus. It's like that's why it was such a big deal when all that started streaming on Netflix. We're just like, where are all the episodes of Kenan Kel and all that?
Yeah. You know, I wish that they would put on it whenever they put like episodes out of all that. I want to see the musical performances from back then. Like, I want to see.
They don't put them in there?
Nah, it's just the show. It's the show minus the musical performances.
Legality.
Yeah.
Legality.
But yeah, I do have a question for y'all. What were your top 3 movies of 2025?
That's rough.
Yeah. I had to look back.
Did Deadpool and Wolverine come out this year?
No. That was last year.
That was last year? Okay.
I got my 3.
Dang, I'm like looking through it right now. I'm like looking through all my movies.
Favorite movie all year, Sinners.
I haven't seen it yet.
Sinners caught me completely off guard. Thought it was fire. Super dope. Love Ryan Coogler's directing. Everybody was acting their butts off. It was dope. Number 2, gotta give it to Demon Slayer. For just that was a moment. Like, that was just a moment, bro.
Yeah.
That was a moment. And 3, I gotta give it to Fantastic Four, man. What they were able to do with what they were given, and like I said, the bar was in hell. they thoroughly exceeded that, and for me anyway,
was in Hades.
That's
for me anyway. They thoroughly exceeded it and went above and beyond my expectations. I thought it was dope.
Had the bar.
For me, I would say Superman number 1.
Okay.
Thunderbolts.
Okay.
And then Fantastic Four.
That's a good pick.
Fantastic Four. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I would have to go with that because those are 2, but I wouldn't put them in that order. I mean, I don't know if you did a specific order.
That is
like
my order.
My order would probably be, and this is coming from a Superman fan before people come for me, like they're coming for us in that one TikTok that we did about Supergirl. My order would be Thunderbolts. My favorite release this year. Superman, and then Fantastic Four. Crazy. If we're just talking about,
I did not expect that from you.
Things that were supposed to be motion pictures, because the Demon Slayer people just decided to do that idea again because it wasn't necessarily gonna be like, it was just gonna be released as a season. Remember? So like, well, it still is going to be released as that, but they were all like, let's just do the movie thing again because we made a bunch of money off of it. And it was an experience.
Are you talking about the K-pop Demon Slayer?
Infinity. No. What the heck?
Well, hold on. Let's take a second for this. Because
we talked about this several times.
Demon Hunter. My bad.
Demon Hunter was a dope. It was a dope movie.
My bad.
We're not gonna slander.
That song Golden is everywhere now. I've heard that in so many commercials.
My bad.
Like, I was just watching that dude Daniel Wall here on YouTube. Like he interviewed EJ. I was just watching a bit of that interview, and she's dope. Like the one who sings Golden, but like. We're not gonna get that confused.
My bad. Sorry, I forgot the name of it, dude. Okay, look. Here's the thing. Sorry, my bad. All right, but the biggest thing is this though. I tried watching K-pop Demon Hunter for like 5 minutes and I turned it off. It was not only me. It was me and like 4 of my other friends, and we were all like try to watch it because I'm like everyone's like hyping it up. So I'm like, yeah, let's watch it. We try it and we're like so confused. For like 5 minutes and we're just like, the heck is going on? And then we turn it off.
What was confusing about it?
And then we watch Rush Hour.
That's that Chinese lore, bro. Rush Hour is crazy.
Well, it's Korean lore, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't relate to it. I was just like, what's going on?
I was looking at something else.
Yeah.
It's Korean lore. It's Korean lore. But like, no, that's wild. That's wild. I haven't watched it yet, but still, that's wild.
You'd enjoy the music, Q.
Why? Hold on. Why you gotta enjoy the music?
Because I enjoyed the music.
I never said at any point that I was into K-pop.
No, I'm saying the songs that they got in the show are actually really good.
Oh, true.
I'm not a K-pop fan, but they was sliding on a few of them.
Were they sliding on a few of them? That's crazy. Pause. And so Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle.
That was part
fine.
one.
I'm just saying. DJ's fine. Look, she's fine. But let me say this: like Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle was an experience in that I never wanted to throw popcorn at a screen so much in my life than from where because you know how you're like how you were wrapped into that story just raised and you just kind of like watching it, and it's like one of those situations, Prodigal, this is how best I can explain it. It's one of those situations basically where you're like, there's no way that it's over. It's over. This is it. And that's how it kind of ended without me thinking about, oh yeah, there's going to be
more of these
parts of this. Like, that's how good it was, because you're sitting there like, all right, let's get, because there's no possible way that they could leave that worker by herself. What was her assistant's name? I was like, there's no way. There's no way they're leaving Canal by herself. There's absolutely no way. And you would understand if you watched it. Like, the odds are stacked against this young lady. I hope she makes it out. But anyway, moving past this so that we can wrap it up here. Like, what are your expectations for 2026? Because we got a lot going.
Doomsday,
from the anime side, from the Marvel DC side.
Music?
No, I said Doomsday.
No.
Oh, Doomsday! I thought you said music.
Doomsday. Oh, music too. We all got new songs dropping next year. So go check it out. But no, Doomsday. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Doomsday's gonna be
the hype level is actually.
I'm more excited about Brand New Day than I am Doomsday. I'm not gonna hold you.
Really? Well, I still am a little bit more excited about Brand New Day.
Doomsday is going to be what Doomsday is, but I feel like Brand New Day is going to surprise a lot of people.
Brand New Day will be fun, too. I mean, like, again, like, none of the Spider-Man movies have disappointed me. They've all been great. Far From Home, it was good. Not as hype as the other two, but still great. I like it. Not gonna lie, I like it, but I like it better. I like No Way Home better, you know? And I like Homecoming better. No Way
Home was the best out of the three.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I feel like they got better each one, though. I like Homecoming, I like Far From Home, and then I like No Way Home.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, but for me,
I like how they chose to show his story aside from the way that we normally see him.
Yeah,
that part.
Yeah. Yeah, Brand New Day will be fun, but and I think the excitement's there for that too. But Doomsday, I think, for me personally.
Not gonna hold
friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm all here for it. I'm here for that second season.
Not gonna hold you. X-Men 97.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
X-Men 97 is over. It's over.
That's my bad. My most exciting project though of 2026 has nothing to do with anything comic book or superhero. Well, nothing comic book. I can't wait to see the Odyssey.
Oh yeah, Odyssey is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna go crazy.
Yeah. That's gonna go
crazy. With Christopher Nolan directing, bro.
Christopher Nolan,
that's gonna go stupid. Everybody named Mama in that movie too.
Mans can cook. I'm excited.
Everybody named Mama in it.
When does that drop?
We got a lot. When is summer? Right?
It's somewhere in 2026. I don't know what part though.
Do you see the promo picture for it?
Might be Christmas or something.
Yeah,
all I saw was the trailer that they released earlier this year attached to something. I forgot what it was attached to though.
Yeah, July 17th, 2026.
I didn't even know they released that. Summer.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's coming out right after Brand New Day.
Yo, speaking of coming out, have we heard any update on the final Across the Spider-Verse film?
Did that get delayed?
They're still working on it. Yeah, they're still.
Yeah, it probably did.
Working on
it.
It probably did. The last update I remember is that they were working on it. Yeah, gotcha.
Or Beyond the Spider-Verse.
It's not supposed to be coming out until like 2028, I guess.
Beyond the Spider-Verse. Wow, my computer's being slow.
Everybody's children gonna be grown. We gonna be old men.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, Beyond the Spider-Verse. I was like, I knew it was a play on that. I just couldn't remember what it was.
It's scheduled. No, it's actually scheduled for 2027, June 18th.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
June 18th.
Yep. We shall see if they make it. The movie was supposed to come out 3 years ago.
It was supposed to come out 3 years ago. They suck.
We'll finally get it.
Okay. So we have a lot to talk about, and like as we end in this whole lot to talk about. It has been a really crazy year with all of you guys, all of YouTube, and you guys personally, me, Prodi and Just Raise, have had wonderful talks and wonderful times talking to you about it, and the people that are here. If you made it to the end of this video and you haven't liked the video yet, or you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Ring that little bell, and we'll be here to talk about all things geeky next year too. And we got a lot. Yeah, like I said, we got a lot. We got a lot on the anime side. We got a lot on the comic booky side. We got a lot on the just like fantasy side. Like a lot's coming. I think the Harry Potter series is coming out next year too.
Ooh. Is it?
For HBO Max? Fun. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. We got Percy Jackson that premiered now. The second season is happening, right? It's
and we got a bunch ton of anime coming out next month.
but we'll talk about that on another episode.
Anime dudes, they got you, bro. We'll get you.
But until the next
finish
time,
Solo Leveling season 2, Prodigal.
He's got to finish.
That's no New Year's resolution right there. Finish Solo Leveling season 2.
That's easy.
So that's the New Year's resolution is that Prodigal needs to finish Solo Leveling season 2, and we will talk about it all together. If you guys want to see that, then tune in next time on those Indie Geeks. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.